Sold that, because I could sell it. So what were they doing here? What were they waiting to overthrow the government to double cross? The idiots in charge? Like the Duke? Or was the Duke just wanting to change out for people that he could control? Including everybody down to the lower guard. That's a room. I'm glad we looked in there. The Hall of Musical Instruments, Apple. I can play the harp beautifully. Oh, there's two people over there.
How many days until the next red moon? Let's see.
She's going to be cross. Just before Delilah came to Karnaca, I wanted to know what it was.
I'm teasing Tamina. I read it too. Do you think Delilah really could have done that? I've heard the same stories about Paolo the Howler.
What you've heard about Paolo is not the same. He's a street orphan, full of tricks. But I have faith Delilah could do such a thing.
Coming back? It doesn't seem possible. That's all.
She did somehow.
And some people see doors where you and I only see walls.
How did she get out of the painting, though? I mean, it was her own spell. Maybe she had... I don't know. She had a way out, but the way that she talked about it, there was no way out. That's why she was using it. I don't understand. Yeah, I found a map. I found that before. You broke all the glass, didn't you, ladies? Yeah, looks like there's nothing over here I need, so no need to disturb them. Alright, I guess we'll try to case the place top to bottom. Yay. A lot of stuff to steal in here. And not exhibits like I thought it would be. That is a big owl! Those are very big owls. Cool. How you doing, sir? In honor of Armis Stilton, friend to all miners and their families, may this establishment always prosper. I mean, don't mind if I do. It's a strange thing to just leave out, or everybody can grab it. That wasn't me. Jessamine portrait. I'm sorry.
I remember how putting your hair up that way drove you mad, and how glad you were to take it down.
I guess putting it up like that was proper? Fuck being proper. Where are you guys at? Huh? Okay, fine. I wasn't sure. It's probably not worth the money anyway. If I take down enough people, I can probably grab that. Ah, dogs. Great.
Forgive me. No, my dear. It's a loss. But I doubt he had anything more to give us.
Shit.
Chocolove was taken away as well.
Who would want that ancient fool? Never mind. How goes the communion? I am hungry to whisper into the ears of the oracular sisters.
My influence grows. Last night, I walked through a dream with one of them, and we drank from a fountain in the town where she was born.
Vice Overseer Burns' suspicions were right.
This business with Jindash won't affect things.
No. He continued to tinker with the lenses, thicker, thinner, more opaque. It was tiresome to watch. I still have the old lenses and cast-off parts piled in my workshop, but Jindash finished some time ago. The rest is up to me, learning to use the machine. A tricky thing, touching the void through such a device.
What?
Blood and biscuits. I look forward to using it myself once you're ready.
Will you visit soon?
Perhaps. Dunwall Tower is mostly in hand. The High Overseer won't be a problem anymore. And there's the matter of my own project. I grow more excited with each brushstroke.
Fuck, she's
When I
painting
come to
again.
Kanaka, we'll drink an ocean of good wine and stay tight as a boiled owl.
I look forward to it.
For now, I need your eyes on the Duke. At least until we have the sisters under control. There's no one else I trust. I'll reach out to you again. Farewell.
Damn it! Trying to listen to the story! I guess he can smell me. You know, like a dog. Which they couldn't do that before, to be fair. How am I gonna get in there?
Sokolov was taken away as well.
Ooh!
Who would want that ancient fool?
Yeah, we already listened to that, though. Assistant to Curator. I can get them coming out here. You know what? Let's get them out here. Let's see what's in that room. And I need to deal with her. The last thing we need is the oracular order to be idiotic. Not know what they're doing.
Thinner, more opaque.
I mean, they every decision they make is from visions, so kind of. Hello? It's not. I guess it didn't go off.
The rest is up to me, learning to use the machine. A tricky thing.
Yeah, but they're influencing the oracular order through visions.
Biscuits. I look forward to using it myself once you're ready.
Shit.
Perhaps. Dunwall Tower is mostly in hand. The High Overseer won't be a problem anymore. And there's the matter of my own project.
Fine.
Of good wine and stay tight as a boiled owl. I look forward to it. For now, I need your eyes on the Duke. At least until we have the sisters under control. There's no one else I trust. I'll reach out to you again on the morrow. Farewell.
So,
My empress.
yeah, they don't trust the Duke, which they shouldn't, to be fair. And they're planning on probably overthrowing him.
A corpse? What in the world?
What are you talking about?
It seems rather rude to die here, whoever you were.
What corpse? What are you talking about? Alright, it looks like there's a level above. Let's see if I can get up there. Wherever there is. Well, how am I gonna get there naturally? Right there. Maybe the elevator? At least the shaft of the elevator? Try that. Does it look open up there? Not really. You didn't hear anything. Ah, here we go. Oh, it took us up to the rune, too. Oh, it's a black bone charm. Familiar scent. What does this do? Familiar scent. Where are you? Enemies miss... Wait. Wolfhounds cannot smell you. Yes, thank you. Done. Coins. Hopefully I didn't eat the coins. Alright, The Foreign Curse, written and researched by Tabitha Alba. Did I read this? I have not read this yet. The Great Rat Plague the spreading death, the foreign curse. These are names we give to the disease that bloomed briefly, taking tens of thousands of lives as it spread across Gristol from home to home, town to town, preferring neither rich nor poor. The capital city of Dunwall suffered the most, settled so thickly by the people and rats. Many feared the plague would spread to Serkonos, but even beyond the naval blockade affected at that time, several factors kept the sickness from reaching our shores. First in Serkonos, the population of disease-carrying rats was kept in check by bloodflies. Natural enemies, rats are known to feed on bloodfly larvae, and fully mature bloodflies lay their eggs in rats. Second, it is simply true that Serkonans are healthier than most. With the best foods, morning constitutionals, and a strong work ethic, we have some immunity to diseases that afflict less vibrant folk. Lastly, mining dust was found in trace amounts in Serkonos even during the time of Dunwall's great crisis, and that dust played a critical role. It's true that the plague was spread by rats, but some natural philosophers now believe that it was also carried on the wind currents. As such, we can be thankful that in addition to bringing us wealth from silver, the mines also protected us from the greatest plague in living memory. That's a lot of assumptions you got there. But congratulations on your assumptions. Perfect, here we go. And the wolfhounds can't smell me anymore. Nice. I guess I can't even interact with those. Be nice to go out the back and see what's back there. Silver Spike. Genius inventor can barely recall his own name. God, oops. Kirin Jindosh loses his smarts in a bold experiment gone wrong. You know him as the grand inventor, the genius of our time, but that was before his latest experiment went somehow wrong, leaving the man a blubbering shell of his former self. Scandalous, but true. Servants are gleefully coming forward with stories of the once great inventor now barely able to navigate from room to room. One woman claims that Jindosh is now unable to determine which way to turn a simple bolt. Everyone knows it's righty-tighty, she says. Another wondered openly whether Jindosh may have been using his pupil's ideas all along, faking his genius to gain reputation. Allegedly a cruel employer, sadistic in his dismissal of his staff's basic needs, there is one curious turn in this event. Those closest to the inventor claim that he is now gentle as a lamb. I mean, it sounds horrible, but a lot of good came out of it? I'm sorry, but Jindosh was such an asshole. What do we have here? Hardiness. What do we want to... So, hardiness. What are you? There you are. Maximum health is increased. Okay. Better than breathing underwater. Fig. Hair soda, too. Black bone charm notes. Yeah, what's the difference? Fifth. I've seen out to craft a new bone charm, and I hope to have it blackened in keeping with those of greater power. It will complement the one I've carried since finding it within a mausoleum in Alba. Though it's rare to meet others touched by the void, summoners beware, for as long as I carry that bone charm, their rats and vermin will turn against them. And the new charm, if it works, will shield me against assassins. 11th. I am still working on my protective charm. I've taken the Tivian grey bone recipe and altered it, using much more burdock root. The instructions were vague, and the safeguard it offers are weak. 18th. Neither chamomile nor namstrums added to the mix give me the right effect. Though they perfume the air quite nicely, I feel well protected from unpleasant smells, but not much else. 23rd. I finally got it. Hellebore, of course, fermented and reduced over a low flame. It's rare to achieve this effect, where the bone charm turns darkest black as I wanted. I'm warded against the first bullet or bolt from an assassin's weapon. The initial shot that would fell me will instead change to bloodflies in an instant. So I can't just go up and shoot her. Interesting. I wasn't going to do that anyway, but interesting nonetheless.